Hi, I'm Natasha Lockhart. Valentine's Day is coming quick. We'll talk about a great gift package.
I'm Stacy Beck. We'll talk to a young lady that's out to educate women about sexual assault.
And I'm Angie Murphy. We'll have a fashion show of clothing for the kids that should be cute.
And we'll share some of our favorite things. All this and more on Studio Chatter. Welcome to Studio Chatter. What's going on in everyone's world?
I've had a fantastic couple of weeks, guys.
You have. Tell us more.
Should I? Okay. We had 2 babies back to back.
Oh my gosh.
We have doubled our grandchildren, and I couldn't be more excited, guys.
They are precious.
They are so precious. So we had, both of them weren't due for like a couple more weeks, but they just were having some high blood pressure and some different things. So we induced one. Mackenzie had hers on Friday. We had 2 days, and then Mallory had hers on Monday. And
My word.
Is it like having twins? Like I saw
It
your
is.
first post of the 2 little babies together. I'm like, well, I don't know who's who already. And
No,
so
they do look so similar. Like I think, so Mackenzie had Aspen Lula, and then
I love that
isn't that
name.
so
Yes.
cute? And so Grandma's name is Lula on Hayden's side, so that's where that comes from.
So cute.
And then Mallory named hers Finley Grace.
Uh-huh.
But both of them, like I feel like Aspen looks a lot like Knox, the older brother, very similar, but a little bit more Kinsey. And then Finley looks just like Taylor's baby pictures, the dad. Just
Okay.
like almost identical. We're like, where did this child come from? It's like this Samoan baby came out, dark hair, and then Taylor pulled up his baby picture. Exactly.
So are you in Grandma Heaven?
I'm in Grandma Heaven, but I felt so bad, guys. I got a super bad cold, like last Friday, lost my voice Saturday, and I'm like, it's
But we know how to
RSV.
fix that.
We do.
Get out the onions.
Neti pot, hot presses,
Yes,
mustard
we will
packs.
fix you up. Honestly, I've had more comments about that. Like,
Have
who use
you?
the oils too? And all these, yeah. So good
So
feedback
we
there.
gave a
good
lot of great
feedback.
advice.
Yes.
Anyway,
Yeah.
you guys, I'm in heaven. They're
I
fantastic.
bet you are.
Now
I bet
we're
you
just-
are. Speaking of grandbabies, my grandbaby that moved away last May,
Yes.
they're moving back
Oh,
in
yay!
February.
Yes.
So I'm so excited.
Oh.
That's my good news.
Grandma Adventures.
And you, what's going on? What's new? What's been happening?
Well, so we're right in the thick of, we're just starting dance competition season.
Oh, yes.
So,
Natasha, I miss it so much.
I was gonna-
just
you
eat it
do?
up. I do.
Oh.
I miss
so
watching
I was
my girls
just
dance.
going to say, if you get tired of the really infant stage and you need to come, help out, feel free to always come to the dance competitions.
my
You
or-
text us when it's
Yeah,
local.
so
I love when
so
they're at
dance
Spanish
is
Fork.
starting, soccer's starting, all of the spring stuff. So
Busy,
it's super,
busy.
super fun. Yes.
Oh, well, at work this past week, we had our 2020 Utah Valley Bride magazine launch.
I love this
Saw
one.
the venue.
There's a
Gorgeous.
new venue. It's in Linden, so probably kind of a big drive for Spanish Fork locals. It's called Walker Farms.
No,
Yeah,
we
looked
had Mal's
amazing.
wedding up there,
Stunning.
and
No, that's
I don't think
Wadley
it's
Farms.
right. No,
So
but
this
I mean,
is-
Linden is not that far. We can do that.
Okay. Oh, that's
yes,
what you mean.
Yes.
Okay.
Not that far away, Stace.
Anyways, it was fun. But with it being Valentine's, I'm sure there's some new proposals coming out. This is like
yes.
188 pages of
People.
glossy goodness. Utah Valley Bride, and you can just get that on your local newsstand.
Awesome.
So that's
Full
work
of
life.
great stuff. That's fun.
Work
We
life.
need to have back your editor again to share some of the
Oh, that would
trends.
be
I want
fun.
to see what's maybe new in.
Ooh, can
in
I
like
magazines.
all that?
Do you guys want to hear a
Yeah,
little
a
bit?
little bit,
Yes.
yes.
Like I ask
tidbit.
every year, especially when I had my 2 getting married, like, what's the average cost? And this is perfect because Rasmussen Jewelers will be a guest on our show today.
perfect, yes.
So we'll be talking about rings anyway. But cost, okay, what do you think? I need to see if it says Utah County.
Okay.
No, okay, so it's not Utah County. It's average price of Utah weddings.
10 to 15,000.
I would have said about 15,000 also. Average. No.
30.
30?
$4,000.
Wow.
I think Utah County is
It's
10
different.
to 15.
Yeah.
Because I'm hearing a lot of buzz about what these girls' budgets are, and most girls that I've talked to is 10,000.
But I do believe, like, even transitioning from Mallory to Mackenzie, like, how much more photography and different things were like climbing, because it's like we had Peachy's Parlor come and do like the photo booth, and that was just barely getting underway,
Yeah.
and then kind of things transition from there. But don't you feel like sometimes there's like a different push about different things that are important
Oh, definitely.
in the wedding
Definitely,
aspect?
because I feel like your photographer is 2,000, your dress is 2,000,
Yes.
your venue's 2,000, food can be 2,000. So it's kind of like 2,000 all the way. So you
but
just
then
need
you
to
can
do-
play with it, like if
Oh,
you have
definitely.
your venue like at home instead of like
Yeah.
somewhere else,
and
then-
save the money and do the
right.
catering.
Oh,
So
it's so completely different. I
Oh,
mean,
it's
think
so-
back to the days when you'd borrow like the Ward Recreation Center.
Totally.
Just
And
everybody
And your
You're
stepped
photographer
there.
was maybe like $200, but my
sit out the
uncle like
truth,
filmed
though.
ours. You know
Yes.
what I mean?
Yeah, now
Just
you need
so
a
different.
videographer and you need it like
Well, you could. I remember when the trend was to even leave the instant the little
Yes.
throwaway cameras on the
On the
table to
tables.
like take pictures
yeah.
with the guests.
I
and
do remember
I thought
that.
I would die if I didn't have an ice sculpture, but
oh yeah, oh and
Such
the
like-
chocolate fountains.
Yes.
Oh, that I do miss that. Just where you dipped everything in chocolate,
Yeah.
remember? And then there'd be chocolate
Yeah, everywhere,
splattered all
but it was
over.
it
well,
was super
even
yummy.
the little serving, the girls,
little
and you'd
girls
get
that
to keep
served.
the apron. I mean,
That's
that's going
true.
way back, but.
Back to when we were
Oh,
those little girls.
and then the
It was
ladies would
such-
actually be in the kitchen, like washing the serving, the
Yes.
glass serving to go out
Cooking
again.
stuff, yes.
That's
Board
when
members
it
and
didn't-
friends and family.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Right,
That's when
right.
it didn't cost a small
Yes.
fortune.
34,000 though. That's crazy, guys.
That's a lot
That's
more.
a car.
I think
a
that,
nice car.
I shut up, but I think it said average national is 40 something.
Yeah.
Oh, I
So
believe it.
I
Well,
could-
you see
yeah.
brides flying to the stores to, this is the dress. I said yes to the dress and
Yes.
Doing all of that.
all of that
Yep.
fun stuff.
So
So,
with
I do love it all though. I love
It
the
is
flower
fun.
part of it. That's one
With
of my faves.
Valentine's coming up, do you either of you have plans yet?
Not yet.
Neither do I.
halvesies.
Oh, it's your anniversary.
It's our anniversary.
Oh, so
On
you have
Valentine's,
on
right?
Valentine's Day. So the truth is we'd love to go away, but
Yeah.
it's too difficult. We're just in the thick of everything right
It
now.
may be another
so
decade.
Maybe. So
We'll
maybe
probably
just
do
the weekend.
sushi
but
and watch grandbabies is what I'm thinking.
And
But
that's
do you guys, will
awesome.
you want to go out on Valentine's?
No,
because
not
it's on
anymore.
a Friday.
I just don't anymore.
And we're old enough, or you go on the 3 o'clock date.
Yes.
And you're like, and then
Yeah.
we're home in time for whatever and have the cute little Valentine's with the
I
kids
hate
too, so.
unless you have a reservation or something.
Right.
It's just not worth it.
Yeah,
I'd
maybe
rather
do
go like
takeout.
Tuesday night.
Yeah, kind of
Yeah.
switch it up.
Uh-huh.
That's a fun idea.
Yep.
What about husband gifts? Any
I don't know.
ideas? I haven't even thought about it.
He's really good. He always does
And can you
flowers
say
and a
it?
sweet card.
Okay. No, I mean, what are you giving?
I
Rhett?
know. I don't know.
I don't
should
know
think
either.
of something really.
Isn't it all about me?
I know. Do they really want a Valentine's gift?
I did order, and they'll see this after, I'm hoping, but I did order cookies from my 2 cookies in Lehigh, and they're just the cutest cookies.
It's called My Two Cookies.
My
You'll have to
cookies,
share. Snap
yeah.
a photo. Okay,
So I'm hoping they turn out good.
loving your photo of the day, by the way. That's how I've seen the grandbabies.
Guys, it's stressful,
keep it,
but I'm loving
keep
it.
them coming.
You know
That's
what? Thank you.
fantastic.
I love as much about it as the story.
Yeah. Is it? Okay, good.
I will read the whole thing.
It's becoming my journal. Now as I start to write out, I'm like, what happened during my day, what was important, and then, okay.
Kudos to Pete again. For
I know.
inspira-
Thank you, Pete.
inspiration.
Pete Hansen.
Yeah, he's keeping up with his too. So
Yep.
way to go.
Yeah,
All right, ladies. Well, it's
Okay.
going to be a full show.
it will be. I'm excited.
Next on Studio Chatter, it's time for spring fashions for the kids. That's coming right up. Welcome back to the Chatter. Trying to keep the kids well dressed isn't easy. We've got lots of ideas coming at you. Welcome Amy Rasmussen with Favoured Youth Clothing Company to the program. Welcome,
Thank
Amy.
you.
Welcome
It's
back.
fun to be back. You
I
guys
can't
are
wait
the
to
best.
hear about this.
I'm excited to tell you a few things.
So last time you were here, you were doing something completely different, and now you've decided to go another direction.
Another direction, still with youth as the focal point, the center of
yep,
what we're
yep.
doing. So I've worked with teens, young children, I guess you could say young children, because I'm a mom of 4.
Oh, and just a side note, right in the middle of directing Miss Utah's Outstanding Teen.
Yes,
So
yes.
thank you for being here.
Oh, this is a beautiful break
Okay,
from the
good,
paperwork and
good.
the program books and all of that. But I've mentored and been around teens for well over a decade.
Mm-hmm.
So I was sitting there kind of reevaluating what I wanted to do, what path my future was going to take. And I had to just like sit down and take a deep breath and like, what are my passions? Like, what drives me? And this sounds a little superficial, but I think you guys can all relate.
Clothes.
Shopping, clothing,
Fashion.
and youth. And so I tried to just kind of hybrid my loves and my passions, and this is kind of where it's led me.
So is it focused like younger to older? So
Yes.
all age gaps.
So I didn't want to do
clothing?
necessarily like babies and toddlers because I feel like there's a lot already kind of in that
Yeah.
market. So it's 4 years old, basically a size 4 all the way up to size 16. Because after I think like 16, 17, kids kind of
transition.
start to transition. They want to pick their own fashions. They're very, name brand
Yeah.
conscious. And
Yes.
so I think there's a sweet spot kind of in the middle where they want comfort. They want something that's like movable, that they can live in, that's still functional and like
So
cool.
what sets you apart from all the other clothes out there, Amy?
I think having my own children has really been fun because I'll bounce ideas off of them. Like, would you wear this? Do you like this? And they'll be totally honest because that's what kids do.
Yeah.
I love that idea is kind of incorporating what they want to wear, what they think is functional. And then we have what we call courage cards. I don't know if you want to talk about that.
Yes.
All right. So courage cards are something I'm really in love with. So these are cards that we send out. You can sign up to be a courage card writer on our website, and we send you a packet of however many you want. It could be 5, it could be 50. So they're blank on the back, and then we give the kids about 2 weeks. Isn't that so fun?
Yes.
So
We give them about 2 weeks. We put a little bit of a time crunch on it, so they'll send them back. They send them back. It's a great service opportunity, but then they fill
So
out.
you have the kids write
Yes.
something, and then it goes to another
Yes.
child that purchases from you.
So every
do it.
Oh,
order,
I love it.
every order that comes through our site gets sent home with a courage card. So some of them are like really just inspirational and sweet. Others are just cute
Just so
coloring.
cute.
Yeah.
And
like-
these have to come from another child, not an adult.
Yes.
Okay,
Yep.
okay, that's
so they're
awesome.
So
from
when you-
kids to kids.
When you put something in your shopping cart, she asks you to tell a little bit about your child and if maybe they're struggling with something or maybe just not at all, maybe something positive. So my kids had the opportunity of modeling a little bit and doing some of the courage cards. And when we took them home, they just did some little games and then
Super
just
cute.
like, you're awesome or, be great today or
Yeah.
things like that. But that's one of the things we fell in love with
Yes.
too. And now I want to take away their cute little star sweatpants because they want to live in them every
wanna
single
live-
day.
I've got those here. We're modeling
We
those.
love those.
So yeah, there's a module on our website that you can check out. So we
Okay.
really wanted this to be a place, if a child is suffering from a bullying or they're not doing as well as they want to in school, parents can personalize the courage cards. And then we have our little army of writers. Like we have so many from Idaho. There's some in Washington. Like it's just been so
And that's all
fun.
service oriented.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. So right down to even shipping them back to us is what we consider just a donation of their time and their resources. But they're really sweet, and every order comes with one of these. If you order different sizes. I know, isn't that awesome?
I just love it.
If you order
need these
different
for adults,
sizes,
right?
I love it. Hey, Mom,
love
you're
your
doing
shoes.
better than you think. So if you order different sizes, like this one's got a little avocado, we fill every order in our little warehouse. So if there's a 4-year-old, if there's a 12-year-old, we put more than one courage card.
Okay.
So each kid kind of gets their own little
And do you
piece of
have
it.
boy clothing?
We
as
do.
well? I noticed that there's like a little lag in that area
There's a
of our
big one.
fashion world.
Yes.
I'm like all these boutiques all around.
Yep.
We can find stuff for our teenage girls, teenage boys.
It's hard.
pretty hard.
Yeah, and I've got 3 of them, so I'm right there with
Oh,
you. The
you're right
struggle's
there.
real.
Yeah.
So that's another part of why we decided to do this, and it's a family-based thing. I'll bring my kids down, and they'll help me pack orders, and
Okay,
they'll
so
pick
are you
courage
doing the
cards.
warehouse here locally, or like you're in Utah doing it, or is it in your
Yes,
house?
it's right now. It's in the house.
in the house.
I love that even more.
I love the stories
too.
where, like, in 5 years, people will be like, "Oh, Amy just made it so easy," and you'll be like, "Remember the day we had to go to places like Studio Chatter,
Studio Chatter someday.
I'm really
and the
grateful
kids
to
helped
be
us
here.
in the basement load
Yeah.
up the boxes."
Yeah, it's been a
It's
wild
awesome. I
ride.
love that.
Yeah, it's
So
a
you
family
launched in
thing.
December?
December 10th.
Okay,
Yes,
so you're-
I'm already thinking about the birthday sale next year, like
Oh,
right
I love
before
it.
Christmas. It'll
Okay.
be fun.
So do you have a website or just an Instagram or
We
how?
have both.
Okay.
Yeah, so favouredyouth.com,
Okay.
and then our Instagram is the same, just at Favoured Youth.
Okay.
So yeah,
Perfect.
pretty easy to find. Lots
What
of
else do
cute
you
little
want to
faces.
share with us before we see your cute little models? Any last little piece of?
I don't know. I think our whole mission is, like you asked me earlier, what sets us apart. I'm all about a passion project. Like I love finding brands that make me want to keep coming back. Are they doing something special?
That's
Are they
true.
really trying to make a difference in people's lives? And that's where I had to come back to those 2 passions. Like I love clothing and I love shopping, but I have such a love for youth and for kids. And like
Oh, that's
being the
awesome.
future is kind of a hefty
Right.
responsibility.
It
So
is.
let's build them up in a way
Yeah.
that's like makes the world better.
Okay,
And,
if
like,
you
this
have,
is easy,
like,
but
do you have one or two like favorite pieces that you kind of roll back to and try and recreate or pick?
literally every single
I've
time
had,
something new
because I
comes
love
in.
fashion, so I'm like, I'm
yeah.
a good cozy sweater.
If you ever
or
need like
something.
a helper, well,
Okay,
either one of these guys.
I
they
know.
That's the
know.
fun thing
We're
about
so
Amy, and
qualified.
she never sleeps, and you're super inspirational, and you do so many
you're
things.
so
I really
sweet.
wonder when you do sleep. So
I get a
it's
solid
the
8 hours. Ask my husband. If I don't, it's like,
That's me. I need my 8
oh
hours.
yeah.
8 hours and a Diet Pepsi, right?
Yeah, under my weighted
for you.
blanket, and I'm just like, okay, see you in the morning.
Oh, I need one of those.
Love it, love it. All right, well, we're
Okay.
going to take a look at some fashions here in a moment. Let's take a quick break to prepare for the fashion show. Welcome back. Okay, Amy, let's take a look at some of these fabulous
Let's do
fashions.
it. Let's do it.
Okay.
So Dawson is wearing our corduroy blazer. He's also wearing one of our shirts underneath. It's just a little bit extra, right? Like it's got a little bit of detail. So it's kind of a faux
Double layered.
two-piece. Yeah, so it looks like a t-shirt, but just a little extra. And then he's got our level up skinny jeans.
I like those.
And you know how boys grow so quickly? Like these are a good affordable piece that are gonna last even through one kid. Like they're really cool. The motocross stitching in them is really in right now, really on trend. And yeah, I just think he looks
Very
great. Like he could
handsome,
wear
yes,
this,
very
you know, to a school dance. He could wear this to a nice event.
Yeah, you can
No,
dress it up or
he's
down,
not
take off
going
the
to
jacket,
dance.
and then he's total
He's
casual.
not old
to
enough,
that.
and he's never going, right?
I would like to keep him in my pocket,
grow up.
but when he was inducted into the National Honor Society, this is what
Very
he wore.
nice.
Oh,
very
You
nice.
look good, Dawson.
Yep.
And I like the shoes.
Very handsome. Love it. Love it, love it.
Versatile pieces. The top, you know, the blazer could go to church, it could go to a
Yeah.
band concert, and it's super comfy. Like it feels like pajamas almost.
Yeah, I like
It's really, really nice. All right, Carter, come on out, buddy. So this is kind of our lounge collection, if you will. These are our Seeing Star sweats, and of course our logo hoodie.
And is this what you're
Love
talking
that.
about, Natasha?
So,
Kids love them.
they're actually unisex, right?
Yeah, boys and
so,
girls.
So both my kids have the Seeing Stars sweats, and I literally couldn't get them out of them over the holidays. They love these sweats.
Love
So
them.
yes, we
And they're
just need
comfy,
another. We
super
need a
comfy.
second
So
pair.
comfy. They're a 50-50 blend, so they're half polyester, half cotton. So the inside is super comfy. They're not going to shrink a ton with that polyester in there. Yeah, one of our best sellers for the holidays.
Yeah, they wash up beautifully, and they haven't faded at all. So they're
And the
fantastic.
cute-
Mom
Cute hoodie
endorsed.
with your logo on it. I like it.
Gotta have some merch.
Yeah.
Gotta,
Yeah.
gotta
Yeah.
rep some merch.
Oh, I love it.
The merch.
Your mom is so hip. The
Yeah, the
merch.
I love these sweats, like even transitioning into summer, like with 4th of July, they'd be cute.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
to,
Starting
like,
with the tea.
lounge,
Yeah.
watching fireworks. You know,
Yeah.
it can get cold sometimes,
yeah.
so a little chill. So yeah, this is kind of our lounge collection, and he has been wearing this since he got home from school, and will probably sleep in it and wear it all day tomorrow.
And
Is that a tape or
games.
is it a scrunchie?
So the waist, I believe it has a drawstring.
Okay.
You can show them the waistband, so it's great for, you know, the waist sizes that vary
Yeah.
from kid to kid, and then it also has a knit around the ankle, so it kind of keeps their little legs warm. It's not an open leg, which is really on trend right now, is to have that jogger
Yeah, it is.
bottom.
Yeah.
Good job.
Awesome.
Thanks,
buddy.
Go home and relax now.
Yes,
Might have
it's
to
all
branch
over.
out to the family collection.
Right.
Yes.
Well, we just did put an adult shirt on the site today. I'll tell you about that in a
Yes.
second. Coming out, Beckett. All right, so
look at how
Beckett is our
handsome.
resident daredevil. He's pretty versatile in his style choices, but this is our camo jacket. It's actually the BBD, big buck down, I guess is what they call that
I was
phrase.
gonna say, what?
BBD, so it's the big buck down camo jacket. You want to give us a little turn? And it's got a little hood. This is just a really lightweight, cute windbreaker that's just easy to throw on, keeps their little arms warm. You can turn around, Beck. Good job.
We're getting almost to windbreaker season.
Almost.
I can't
We
wait.
are, yeah. So
Fantastic.
we've got a couple different windbreakers on the site, but this one's just easy, throw on, still looks cute. And lots of kids love the camo.
And do you have the jeans on your site as well?
We're getting jeans.
You're getting jeans.
Yes.
Awesome.
So that's the
That's
other great
hard for
thing.
boys, too.
Jeans are hard, and I love that we can just like add collection pieces. So you don't have to buy a whole wardrobe, right?
Yes.
You can just buy bits and pieces that your kids love and
love that.
introduce it into their wardrobe. So
You look good.
Yeah,
Good
he
job,
does.
Good.
all right, you passed. Good job. You earned your ice cream cone. And then we have Brindley and Nova Lee. These are representing some of our girls' fashions. So
pretty.
Brindley's here in this cute dress.
Love it.
I love Mandy Moore, so she kind of inspires my, she's
Yeah, I
one of
like
my
her
style
style.
icons. So this dress is inspired by her. It's called the More Love Retro Dress. You want to give us a little turn, Brindley? There you go. Just bold, cute patterns with these cute
Yeah.
bell sleeves. It's a throwback, right? Like
Yeah,
it's
it
kind
is.
of got
That'd
this
be
like little
great
retro
for
dress.
a daddy-daughter dance
So
for Valentine's maybe even. and
I like
church,
put a
of
little
course.
sandal on it, and,
Oh,
And it's
yeah.
ready for spring
Go
and
outside.
Almost
Yeah.
nautical too.
Yes, it's
Love
just
that.
a cute, versatile print, and it's easy fabric. Are you comfortable? Yeah, good. And then Nova. Do you want to look this way? Good job. So Nova's wearing our Mink and Wink little sweater vest there. Not
Oh,
vest,
it's like
but little-
minky on her
Yes, so it's got a
sleeves.
little faux mink on the sides. Is that comfortable, Nova? Yeah,
it soft?
good job. And then she's also wearing some leggings that we have yet to put on this site, but they're going up soon. So again, just really cute, versatile, comfortable pieces that are good quality. Like that's really
And
important
that's
to me.
important. Sometimes you find them and they're less expensive, but then you wash them once or
Yeah,
twice,
and they
they've just
shrink or
fallen
they fall
and
apart
shrink.
or they fade.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's something I'm particular with as a mom myself. You know, I wouldn't want to put someone else's kid and maybe something I wouldn't even put my own child in. So
Yeah.
we're really picky, we're selective, and just trying to get a culmination of cute styles that fit everyone's personalities.
I love it.
I love that. Good job,
Good job,
girls.
guys.
Thank you. If you follow Amy's Instagram, she always looks for feedback also. So I noticed
Yeah.
you're kind of going into the spring line of dresses and some of the
Yes.
things that you would like to post, and you're always looking for, what are you looking for?
Yeah.
So that's great.
Definitely, and I think it gives parents a voice. You know, I did like an Instagram poll the other day about suit colors because we want some suits in for spring, and I was kind of surprised. Like we did an oatmeal, we did a gray, and we did a navy, and like the oatmeal suit got shot down. Like people did
I know
not
it's
want
kind of
the oatmeal
transitioning
suit.
back like into a darker and a navy.
Yes, so
Yeah.
that's the two colors of suits we're gonna get in for spring and Easter, and
That's great to know that.
yeah.
Yeah, like
So
that
we wanna
gray and those
listen.
tones were like so in, and it's kind of like going back to that darker.
Yeah, they didn't like the oatmeal suit. Fine
Interesting.
with me. But I really do want parents to feel like they have feedback and
Yeah.
things to offer as well.
Right, 'cause then they'll keep coming back and
I
like,
hope
she
so.
listened to us.
Yeah.
And she
yeah.
got it.
We
Yep.
did a poll for Easter dresses. You know, do you want long ones? Do you want short ones? Do you want more traditional, more glam?
And what did you get there?
Yeah.
Totally glam.
Really?
Yes, totally glam. So we just got in a darling spring dress today. It's got sequins and it's got a cute ruching.
fun.
It's beautiful. I love it. So
You're perfect at this. Best of luck to you.
I
It's
know,
so good
really.
to follow
That's
you.
come on
exciting.
here and talk. It's been
Yeah.
awesome.
Tell us one more time, website and handle.
So favouredyouth.com and Favoured Youth on Instagram. So just keeping it
Fantastic.
simple.
Best of luck.
so
Yes.
Thank you.
much.
I love it.
Next on Studio Chatter, they say diamonds are a girl's best friend. We think that sounds pretty good. That's coming right up. Welcome back to Studio Chatter. Valentine's Day is coming up, and well, we do appreciate the extra love. And what's a good way to show it? Welcome Mike from Rasmussen Co Fine Jewelers to our table.
Hi,
Hello.
Mike.
Hello.
I think you could be our best friend by the end of the night.
Yeah,
I hope so.
You have diamonds for us.
Yes, did you bring a small token?
Unfortunately, I did, and I should have thought of that.
Oh, that's
Mike, the cool
okay.
thing though, Rasmussen Fine Jewelers is located in Spanish Fork.
Yes.
So welcome to Spanish Fork.
I know,
Thank
it's
you.
our first like really fine jewelry store, isn't it, here in Spanish Fork? Is that correct?
It's the first in a number of years. There's been a couple
Yeah.
more in the past. I don't remember when the last
It's
one
been a
closed.
long
Yeah, I
time.
don't
I know, long before I've been here. Maybe.
So was the business somewhere else before you brought it to Spanish Fork?
We did custom design strictly out of my home for the
Okay.
last 20 years.
Oh wow.
So-
Okay.
So,
okay.
what
So what made you?
Yeah.
I just decided, I also worked a full-time job and decided I wanted to be back in the business full-time. And so I quit my job and opened the store, and here we are.
How long, what month did you open?
May 2019. I actually opened on May 8th, which is my grandfather's birthday, which was a third-generation jeweler and had 7 stores at one time. So,
Really?
Yep.
So it's a family business that you
Yep.
learned, and you just did it on the side, and then worked, and then just
Yep.
decided.
So I did it as a career for a number of years, and then I won't bore you with the story, but went into the corporate world for a few years and then came back. So,
What's cool is now your son's working with you as well.
yep, he's a 6th-generation goldsmith
Oh my
and phenomenally
goodness.
talented.
That's
So,
awesome.
Yep.
Really neat.
And where are you located? Where can we find you?
We are just a couple doors down from the new Vasa gym. The front of our building looks at the back of Cafe Rio. So right off 8th East and Highway 6.
Okay, perfect.
So,
I think it was like the old post office, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah,
old
the
UPS store.
UPS
Yep,
store, yeah.
old UPS store.
How has business been going so far?
It's been fantastic. Spanish Fork's been very supportive of us, and literally we've hit every goal we've set and exceeded most of them.
Oh,
So,
good.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
amazing. So Valentine's Day is just around the corner. What are you offering?
so Valentine's is a fun holiday to celebrate the ladies in our lives. We are offering any purchase of $150 or more. We partnered with Toto Nacos, and we're going to give you a gift certificate to eat dinner there. So
nice.
come buy a nice piece of jewelry, and you get dinner on us.
Oh, that's
Ooh, I
nice.
like that. So any piece of jewelry, just 150.
Just 150 or more.
Maybe
that's
talk to Red
why.
now.
And then he could get the gift card to
Oh,
dinner.
there you go. There you
So
go.
mean. You buy me jewelry, I give you the free gift
Do
card.
men want Valentine's gifts?
Not generally, no.
Okay.
Like an act of service? Or love? Or a card?
Maybe wash the
Wash their car?
Yes.
Sleep in?
Maybe some service, but we find that's traditionally a ladies' holiday.
Okay.
So.
All right.
It is. We do like
Yeah.
gifts.
So I am curious because you've had it in the family for a while. Is there truly a love of the stones and putting them together? And what is it that it makes you so passionate about what you do?
So great questions. So there's a couple of things. One is just dealing with people that are in love. I mean, who doesn't want to
Yeah.
talk to happy people that are in love all day long? And we tease about it all the time, but we deal with people when they're getting married and they're in love. Their birthdays, their anniversaries, all love moments. We also deal with people when they're trying to get out of the doghouse because they love that person.
Yeah.
So it's all love moments, no matter how you look at it. The other thing that is fun for us is, we deal with gold and beautiful diamonds and beautiful colored stones every day. And who doesn't want to do that?
Right. Make something pretty.
My son actually jokes about it all the time with his friends because a couple of his friends have went into other trades. One's a plumber, one's an electrician. He's like, I get to deal with gold and beautiful rocks and diamonds. You're dealing with plumbing and electrical, so yeah.
So what's the most popular stone when people come in? Is it always diamonds? Not always, but
The most popular is always diamonds,
Okay.
but there's some modern trends in engagement rings. Morganite's a really popular stone
Which is what?
It's a pink stone.
Ooh, pretty.
It's just part of the colored stone family. It's a pink that comes in either peach or pink. So
okay.
yeah,
Do you have a favorite cut?
I actually do. My favorite cut's emerald cut, which is not very traditional.
Yeah, what is that? Can you
Emerald.
describe it?
Yeah, it's,
I'm wearing an emerald ring, but I don't think it's an emerald cut. It's my great grandma's. But
that is an emerald ring. That is not an emerald cut. Emerald cut is what's called a step faceting. So most of them have a brilliant facet where there's about 57 facets on the diamond. Emerald's a step facet. There's only about 18 facets. It's a little more translucent, a little more see-through. I actually kind of describe it as a little more cold, even though that's probably not the best way to describe it.
Okay.
oh, that
I love
does
emerald
describe
cuts.
it.
Yeah.
How amazing. I would love to come and get educated. I always think it's so fun when they talk about the clarity and the cut and, put on the special little glass and see the, what are they called, the black spots?
The inclusions.
Okay,
Yep.
to see the flaws, I guess, in the stone and how you can tell the vibrance, I guess, from a real one and a fake one. I mean, can you nail it like that?
90% of the time, yeah. As a matter of fact, I had a lady in today that dropped two little stones out of a bag, said she inherited them, wanted to know what they were, and I could tell just immediately when they fell that they were not real.
Oh, how sad for her.
Yeah.
That would
Yeah,
be
she-
so
say that
I
you
don't
could,
think
like,
she was
rub it on
really
your
expecting anything, so it wasn't too bad. But usually you can. But there's some really good stones out there now that are hard to tell the difference. So
Okay.
Okay, so besides like an engagement ring or wedding ring, what is the most popular jewelry item that people come to?
colored stone jewelry. So
Okay, anything, necklace, bracelet?
necklace, bracelet. Bracelets aren't as popular, but any necklaces, earrings. There's a lot of anniversary bands that are getting really popular now with colored stones, without. So
And like the stacking rings, I feel like that's really popular.
that's a really big deal right now.
My
the
niece just
stacking.
got married and she just did like the single little simple one, and then she's like, for our anniversaries, we'll just keep adding to it.
Yep.
So that was really
I
neat.
think I
thought.
need a stacking ring.
Right? Something to collect.
You need like
So
3
my
or 4.
anniversary is on February 14th, so maybe better send
And
that
another
So that's an
picture
extra
over.
special day for
Yeah.
you.
Right.
Another question that I had: do you do repair work?
We do repair work, yep.
Okay.
We have a full repair shop on site. We have a full custom design shop on site. So we manufacture, we fabricate, and we repair jewelry all on site.
Good to know.
So
Resizing, cleaning.
resizing, cleaning, any retipping, repronging,
Okay.
broken chains, anything, even eyeglasses. So
Okay.
Even
What
eyeglasses.
about
I love that.
for insurance, the paperwork?
appraisals.
Appraisals,
We do
that.
appraisals,
I
yeah.
couldn't think of the word.
Yeah.
Okay, well, gosh, you just have it
we do
all,
all.
right?
Yeah,
Yep,
this
we're-
next month will be a really busy season, so I'm glad that you're here sharing.
I'm
with
glad I
our
was
viewers.
invited. I appreciate the invitation, and yeah, this month will be should be great. So
Oh, this is fun. This
Yep,
is
it
good
is.
to have a
Yep,
jeweler
we
in
need
Spanish
something.
work. Best of
I
luck.
can't wait to
Yeah,
stop
thank you.
by. Thank you so
Yes.
much. Coming up next on Studio Chatter, we all have our favorite things. Stay with us as we share ours. Welcome back to Studio Chatter. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens. You know the rest. Let's talk about a few of our favorite things.
I just want to sing that song now.
It's kind of hard not to.
You guys have been so excited knowing we were going to do this.
Are you? Okay,
Well, then
good.
guess what? You're first.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Where do we want to start?
Okay. Right there.
My favorite deodorant is Donna Karan. It's about $18 to $20 for this, but I tell you, if you lift up your arm, it
You smell
smells
pretty.
so good.
Okay, maybe need that with all this layering.
Oh,
I should
It's
try
really,
it.
it's really good. And
This
if you
is
buy
it.
it
And a
during
good
the
scent?
Nordstrom anniversary sale,
Okay.
it's $45 for the 3-pack.
Oh, so that's a good deal. Also, great gift for those people that have everything.
Yes.
But this is a great deodorant. The other thing, makeup setting things.
Yes, that's hard.
These are both by MAC. This
Okay.
is I spray on before I put on my foundation. But you guys, my makeup stays on all day, and then you can spray it on after to set it. And then this is the MAC.
Setting powder.
Well, no, it's for my eye makeup.
Oh,
Again, they're each $20, but I've had them both for a year, and I'm not even halfway through. And I wear
Fantastic.
makeup
I wanna
every
try that.
single day.
The prep
So
and
it made
prime.
a huge difference in my makeup.
you love that.
Okay.
Okay, and 2 personal care items.
Jeez, 2 personal care.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the Neutrogena wipes. I've tried several.
Mm-hmm.
Anything with too much of a fragrance to it burns my eyes. I don't know if you've
Yes,
ever had
yes.
that. Or leaves you kind of feeling like there's a film on you. Hate that. That Neutrogena is so awesome. And the Costco ones come with little minis
Okay.
for your purse
Loving
or
the
take
new
along.
minis, yes.
So it comes with like a 4-pack of these and
did
then
not
a
know
bunch of these little
that.
minis. And I think it's
are
$12. Sometimes they go on sale
Yeah,
for
and,
like
and you can
$10.99.
just buy the pack of the singles now,
Yes,
too.
and Natasha does that. I still like the big ones too, just a bigger.
I like both, but these
yeah.
are great for the gym,
Those
for
are
travel, for your
totally-
purse, whatever.
And I don't know, me and Stacy brought the same sort of that. Maybe we'll get back to
yeah.
it. But I also love this Vaseline, like little chapstick. My sister first introduced me for my scar that I had, that she did that to keep it moisturized and to help it heal. And I love this as a good chapstick. It's not scented.
I put Vaseline on my lips every night because it
That's
just
what I do.
chapstick dries it out. So
Yeah.
that would be the
So
same.
at night all the time. I love that one. That's a
Oh,
good
that's
one.
cool.
Okay.
Do you feel like once you start using some type of a chapstick, though, that you have to use it?
Yeah, it's like
Yes.
lotion. I
But
can't
all the
imagine
time.
not using.
But Vaseline is like a different
it is.
than a chapstick.
It's not like a cakey type thing. It's more of a natural petroleum, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway.
Well, 2 things I cannot live without in the personal care department: dry shampoo, and this one is my fave. This is the Kevin Murphy
Dry
brand.
bar?
Yeah. Yes. No. Not.
No.
No.
Oh.
It's sorry. Living Proof.
Oh.
This is good.
It's a good
That's
one.
a good one.
stuff. Yep.
And do you get it at like Ulta or online or where?
You can get this at Sephora, and I generally buy it at the blow dry bar that I go
Okay.
to. But good stuff.
And for people who don't know what dry shampoo is,
Oh, it's a lifesaver. I mean, the truth is, you
between
can use,
washes.
yes, you could use even baby powder to kind of just dry out the excess oil from the top, because with long hair, I don't necessarily get
This gets
oily.
dry if I wash it all the
Right,
time.
Right.
But
so
up here
this
needs
is
it.
this is and the fragrance of this one is yummy,
That's
yummy.
living
that
proof.
matters to me.
Yes, good stuff. And then I discovered this just over the holiday season. It kept coming into my Instagram feed, and I'm a marketing person's dream, but I am loving the Lumina whitening strips. So if you've ever,
Really?
yes, so if you've ever used any type of whitening strips or maybe something from the dentist before, they tend to make your teeth very sensitive. You can I'm not kidding, use these every day if you wanted to, and there's not the sensitivity. And I had heard of coconut oil before. In fact, one of the girls that helps us with the kids, she uses just like the coconut oil from the dollar store.
Right.
And just uses it, with
On
her
her
toothbrush.
I'll have to ask our hygienist about it because
But, yeah,
I work in
I-
a dental
yes.
office, and I'll have to see if
Yeah,
they've heard about it. Or...
loving these. So,
Awesome.
Your
great.
dental hygienist told me to use coconut oil in my hair when it was so dry. So,
So maybe it's a thing.
so
There
one
you
of
go.
my friends over the holidays introduced me to a new tanning.
Oh, yes,
And
you've
so this
talked about
is
this.
L'Oreal Paris Sublime Bronze Self-Tanning Towelette. So I opened one today. So there's a box of, there's 5, and it's a towelette, and it opens up about, it's pretty big, but I can get my entire body.
No.
Well, yeah. 'cause
Covered with that?
I do my face, my neck, my chest, my arms, my legs, my feet, hands, and then by the end it's kind of starting to dry out. And it doesn't, there's a tiny,
Just barely. Barely.
I didn't think
barely.
it smelled at all, but then one time Chris hugged me and he smelled me and he's like, what's
And
that
so
smell?
it just kind of gives a glow, like a building
Yes,
glow?
yes, and I
Okay.
could totally tell
You can
last
see
week.
the color. Okay.
Mm-hmm. In fact, I put it on this morning and you told me I glowed today. Maybe that's why.
Maybe
It is.
that's it.
I think
Maybe
that's
that's
it.
exactly
So
what it
anyway,
is.
That is so cool, Stace.
my-
I may want
and
to
it's-
try that.
it's, I
'Cause I
think,
just feel like I'm all
$9.99.
white out, but I don't want to go tanning
No,
yet. Yeah.
$9.99 for a box of 6. So, and I just use it once a week.
Very
That's
good.
great.
So,
All right, moving on to the kitchen. What do you got?
Okay, so my favorite thing, my mother taught me this years ago. Instead of Hunt's, like the sauce that's already made, this, so I brown hamburger, you dump this in, little bit of butter, water, a can of like tomato sauce or paste,
Okay.
and then you'd use more or less. It has got the best flavor. My son-in-laws did not like spaghetti very much growing up, and then when they tasted mine, they're like, we love it. It's got like this richer flavor to it, not so tomatoey, almost like a deeper
so
flavor to it.
spaghetti is my husband's favorite meal.
Yeah.
Like
Really?
it's a once
Yes.
a week for sure, but like if I always say, what do you want for dinner? Spaghetti.
I do this with
Okay, I'm
Alfredo,
gonna
but
try it.
I'm telling you guys, and the thick and zesty is my favorite.
I do believe that. I think it's something to maybe our mother's generation.
It's like a deeper meat
my
sauce.
mom pulls out the packets.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't know if it's because of the seasonings that are in there, but you just.
I don't know.
Do you have
This
magic
way
is in the
I've never
envelope. I
used
love
a
it.
jar.
So do you
I've
have to
always
simmer
used
it for
this.
quite a while?
No, it's like 15 minutes.
Okay.
And so it's just kind of like warming it after it's all
Alrighty.
done. Love that. And then I have found this to make a Caesar salad. This Ken's is like so yummy, you guys. Just do romaine lettuce, a little bit of Parmesan, and your croutons. Dump this in there. It has
good.
got the best flavor.
Okay.
And then we use it to dip like our meat and our steak in it too sometimes. Super yummy.
Ooh,
It's a good
yum.
find.
Yummy.
Walmart.
Okay, very good. Well, if you need a vegetable for a side, one of my favorite things ever, when you just don't have time to put the vegetables on the stove and let them steam on their own. Have you ever used steam bags?
No, I've used steamed vegetables that come in one of the steamer
These
bags.
these are my favorite, like ever. So you
But
just
then you have to put the vegetables in the bag. Did you know you can actually buy them
Buy
at the store and the
vegetables in a
vegetables are
steam
You
bag.
already
can,
in
yes,
there?
but this is
I was
why
gonna say I've
this is
used
why
those.
they started making the steam bags for the vegetables, because somebody finally just even got smarter than this. But if you have the raw veggies, like a handful of the broccoli or the
Yeah, that you-
cauliflower or whatever, or a handful of spinach, like
you
a
can
minute
use
and a
your
half.
own.
You can do meat in here if you like. We once in a while we do hot dogs in here, but it's just a quick way to steam
a
and
minute and a
healthier way to
half.
cook it. Yeah, they're
never seen
fantastic.
those. I
haven't
yes.
either.
Yep. Again,
Awesome.
Walmart. Good stuff.
Well,
What else?
I think I've got it all. Besides, you and I both brought the same perfume, ironically, because you gave me this
Yeah.
for my Christmas
And I
gift.
do. It's one of my favorites. It's Token. It comes in like Cleopatra is
Which
what
is this
you
one,
have.
which I adore.
This is
Love
Stella,
it.
and then there's like another one that's like a turquoise color, but just yummy, like fresh kind of feminine smells.
Okay, and
I
where-
really like them.
where can we-
Anthropology, but Nordstrom I bought them.
Okay.
Ulta I bought it.
Do you wear it every day?
I kind of get fixated on one, and I kind of use
That's
it
a
up
good thing. They
until
say
I
that
do
every
another
woman
one.
should have a signature scent.
Yeah. So I kind of
And
feel like
I
that
like
would
to
be
go
that.
through a variety.
But the Jo Malone, I was talking about that last time. That's my other favorite one, and you can mix like flavors, and then combine
Oh,
and
I'm
make
not
your
even good at
own.
that.
Very
And,
good.
and you guys, I have to talk about this. My bags. I love the cellophane bags for gift wrapping, and I'll always have these at my house if ever you need them. I just feel
Which
like it's
just
a
last week I ran over and got 2.
yes. And you got the smaller ones too, which are this size,
I
which
think
is
I have the
becoming
smaller
my new
ones
best
too.
friend too.
that
Yeah.
When you taught us, way back when I went and
Yeah.
got my own little, I still have a collection.
Yeah, I really like
All right,
those.
well, we will list the other items on the screen for y'all
Jeez, I
later.
could
We're
do
getting
this
the
every-
cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every week.
Like
Good,
quarterly,
good
we
stuff.
should do it.
Lots of good favorites, huh? All right, coming up next, we're going to get serious now for a discussion on sexual assault. Stay with us. Welcome back to Studio Chatter. A physical assault can leave scars, but sexual assaults can alter a person's life. Let's welcome Brittany Herman, who is a law student at BYU and also is serving as Miss Zion, to the Chatter. Welcome.
Hello, everyone.
And gorgeous. We should add
well,
to that.
thank you.
Like just that introduction, you're at BYU.
Yes.
In the law
At the law
department?
school, I'm in my 3rd year, so I graduate
my
in April.
goodness.
I'm really
Wow.
close to done.
Oh
It feels
my
so
gosh,
good.
and you're Miss
Wow.
Zion.
Yes.
You're busy.
I'm very busy.
Oh.
That's who I am.
You thrive on that?
A little bit. When people ask, like, oh, tell me a little bit about yourself, I'm like, well, I'm busy. It's like the number one word to
Okay.
describe myself. And then,
Right.
you know, a few other things, but busy for sure.
So let's go over who you are. You
Yes.
said you're Brittany and
Yes.
you're Miss Zion.
Yes.
Where is
How do
Miss
you-
Zion? Does that mean you live down like in St. George? or
That's what
Noel?
I thought.
Oh, no. So in the scholarship competition world, there are open pageants and there are city pageants. So city would be like Miss Orem, Miss Provo, and then
Okay.
open would be Miss Zion, Miss Greater Salt Lake, people like that.
Okay, and how are you able to compete in those? Just if you live in Utah? Okay.
Just if you live in Utah anywhere, and I live in Orem currently.
Okay,
Okay,
perfect.
That gives us a little bit about who you
Okay,
are
so
then.
why did you try out for Miss Zion and what led you down that path, I guess?
It was a bucket list item. I honestly never thought that I would
Really?
be someone who did
Really?
anything like this. And one day I was like, oh, I'm getting kind of old. Maybe I should try this.
Oh my goodness, hardly.
In the pageant world. So
pageant
before
world,
I
sure.
aged out, I had to make sure I just tried it, and I went for it and I won. So ready to go to
Wow.
Miss Utah in May. I'm really excited.
Oh my goodness.
So it's the first time at the competition?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, that's very, very exciting. Congratulations
Thank
on
you.
that. And then as part of the pageant system, you have to have a social impact initiative. How did yours come to be?
So my social impact initiative is called We Will. It's for the prevention and mitigation of the harmful effects of sexual assault. And I started a nonprofit for it. I started this organization because I was sexually assaulted when I was a teenager. And I really just felt like this situation, it could have been completely prevented had I had the educational tools that I needed. And so in law school, we have the opportunity to write a paper about any area of law that we're interested in. I chose education laws and sexual education specifically.
Wow.
And I just did a study to see does sexual education have an effect on preventing sexual assault? And it does. So
Oh my gosh, this could be so powerful.
Exactly.
For
I
raising
agree.
daughters. Don't you
Yes.
feel like this?
Yes.
Absolutely.
And so I had this
Wow.
information, I just thought I have to do something with it. And the nice thing about scholarship competitions is it gives me that platform to talk about these important issues.
Absolutely.
Oh my
And is that what
gosh.
led you into the law field as well? Was your story or?
Honestly, no, I just thought law school sounded fun when I was in my undergrad.
And then she just applied and, got in because she's
Right,
smart on
because
top
she's
of
smart
that.
and beautiful.
Yeah, so I'm actually going to practice tax law, but I started a nonprofit for my organization, or for my social impact initiative, and so this is an organization that I'll always work with, but tax laws.
So how
that
are
I'll
you
practice.
using that organization? What do you guys provide?
So we provide prevention resources. I'm actually going to be starting a curriculum and a video series online for people who want their children to learn more that the public education system does not currently provide. And then additionally, we will have we interact with state senators, and I've actually had the chance to meet with Mitt Romney about these issues and kind of try and make a legislative change as well.
Legislative locally in Utah or nationally?
Locally in Utah, I've been working with a few different senators and House of Representatives individuals.
So trying to get the education into the school system maybe?
Yes,
or is that,
exactly.
okay.
That's the ideal. And in Utah, there's kind of this balance between, comprehensive sexual education, but then additionally, I think everyone can agree that they want to protect their children
Right.
from a sexual assault. So I'm more of on the side of let's get just these concepts that are key to preventing assault into our school system.
So when you're starting advocating, what age group do you think is appropriate?
So I actually have written a children's book. I haven't quite published it yet, but I've written
Oh.
it. And just, thank you
you so much. And
Or
it's-
my lawyer.
yeah, exactly. One day, hopefully, we'll graduate soon. What it does is it teaches the concepts of consent starting at a very young age, because consent isn't something that has to be sexual. It's just teaching your children that no one can do anything to them that they don't want them to do. And so that's what the children's book focuses on. So I don't really think there's any too young to start.
No, it's
Okay.
just kind of creating a habit that this is my
Exactly.
body and
Exactly.
and I'm in charge of it.
My
Yes.
daughter-in-law is already teaching her daughter that's 5. No means no. So
Yes.
she'll tell me that. I can't remember the context, but she'll say, Grandma, no means no. Like if I'm like,
And you're like, no more cookies, but I mean no too.
Yes. We play it in our favor.
No, that's so
but that's
good.
a good thing to learn
It is.
at such a young age.
Yes, exactly. And of course, once you start getting older, you can introduce the sexual aspect to it. I think once you're in middle school is a good time, and that's when I started learning through my sex education experience. And I think that that's a good time to start with the sexual education
So what could you share through your story with girls that are maybe like in a compromising position or maybe headed down that?
The biggest thing that I just wish that I had known is that there's a community out there and that people will support you. Because when it happened to me, I didn't really know how to describe what happened. I just knew that it felt wrong and it felt bad. But for years, I carried around this guilt that I had done something wrong. So I didn't tell anyone. But through my organization and on our Instagram page, actually, I found that just women support each other. They just, they listen and they talk about it. And just the amount of support that I've seen, it's humbling. Every week I post a woman's story, and every week I'm brought to tears with how much these women support each other.
Remind us your Instagram handle.
So it's at we.will.organization.
We will. Okay.
Yes.
And they can reach out there to book you to speak at events
Exactly,
or, okay,
yes. And then
fantastic.
additionally, we do have a website. It's wewillorg.com.
Wow.
And that can be for either prevention or afterwards, the
Yes.
trauma that
Exactly.
resources that they can use.
Exactly.
This is so powerful.
Yes.
Brittany, this is just wow.
Oh, thank you so much.
Well, I think it's great
Wow.
that you have overcome, you know, your experience and are able to be the voice and step up and use your platform and carry on and go.
And have that
and
empathy about exactly what these women or girls may be going through.
Exactly, because what I always say is that I can live with the fact that I've been sexually assaulted, but I couldn't live with myself if I knew it was preventable and I chose to do nothing about it. So.
That's why we
Very
go
good.
through these hard things, is to get through it and then hopefully share.
Do something good
Yep.
with it.
I
Exactly.
wish you the very best. This
Thank
is
you
powerful.
so much. Thank
You'll
you.
be a great representative.
Absolutely.
Go
Yes,
Zion.
good luck. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much.
There's more studio chatter coming up. Welcome back. Well, wrapping up today, what are we going to take with us this time?
Ooh. Well,
My
the-
favorite
I-
things.
We
I really am happy about them.
I'm going to take your ideas, like the Neutrogena little ones.
Those
That-
are,
ooh.
yeah, they're golden. That's a good item,
Yeah.
guys. And try my spaghetti flavoring.
Oh, totally.
Yes.
It's more of a meat sauce is what it is instead of a tomato-y, okay? It's old school, but it's good. And I didn't talk about my soft blinky.
Okay. No,
I
I'm actually really, really glad that you brought that because I
Okay.
almost threw in our monster
Your
Minky,
Minky?
which
I
we're
love-
loving too. Yes.
Okay,
just
I love
so
a
comfy,
cozy. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Any favorite place you get yours?
No, just wherever there's a comfy cozy. I bought them at TJ Maxx and the Minky store, and
Okay. What about you?
So our neighbors actually are part of the family of Minky Couture. So I think I have
You've
to
got
say
an
that,
in.
but they're pretty fabulous.
no, they are.
Oh, they
are
are. They
fabulous.
are.
I agree.
And they have all sizes, like the infant sizes and the toddler size and the tween size
Yeah.
and super,
No.
super
We had a fun
awesome.
show. I am super excited about Amy.
Me too.
She's so
she's
motivated and
darling, and then I love how she's taken her two loves and just merged them
Yes.
into this company, which I think that's what you have to do to be successful. You really have to be like passionate about it.
Oh,
to have that
definitely.
drive
Well, she
to do it.
really, she has amazing energy and,
Yeah.
and the passion and all of those things.
Yeah.
So I think she already is successful. So
And the
we're
fact
buying
that
into
she's
it
brought
already.
boys' clothing into the realm
Yep,
is
yep.
huge.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
just again with diamonds and Valentine's,
Yeah,
perfect timing to
I
have
know.
Rasmussen Jewelers here.
Right. We need to send
Like a
our men
hidden
down.
gem in Spanish fork.
Yeah.
If you
It
didn't
really
know about
is.
it until now,
Yeah.
that's super awesome.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I think that's going to be great down here. I'm going to go get my ring cleaned, maybe fixed.
When was the last time you had a new piece of jewelry?
Well, like a really nice piece of jewelry, or like a necklace.
It really, but it kind of seems to be an occasion thing, right?
It
So
does.
I'm just curious.
Yeah.
Just, when people decide to just, either for an anniversary to add something, or a mother's ring, or that's been on my list for a long time. So
A mother's ring. Is that technically just the jewels of your children? So if you have 6 kids, you just got a lot going on.
right. Something like that. I don't know. And then I've always really wanted a right hand ring also.
Okay,
I want a big chunky like band, I think. I'm like more practical and like simple, like wear it every day. Like when I made my Mary necklace, it's like once I put one on, like I'll wear it like
and
I've had this
weeks.
forever too.
Yeah.
So I'm
I kinda get stuck.
super traditional that way too.
Yep.
But I love to watch the new trends, and I love onyx. Like I love the look of a black onyx, and I love a chocolate diamond, and I'm just already intrigued to
to
go
go
check
down
it
there
out.
and see what he has.
So do you have a right hand ring or no?
I don't. That's
where I
my
switch it up every
birthstone.
day.
Yeah.
My
Switch my
birthstone
right
is
hand.
also a diamond. So I've always wanted a right hand diamond ring. So just saying.
Just saying. We will make sure Mr. Hubby sees this segment.
Gift card.
Right.
Oh.
Oh, that's
that was
super
fun.
fun.
And then
Well,
our cute Brittany was darling. I mean, I think that she's really going to go far. Her platform is really neat, and that she's able to.
I'm always impressed by just that level of education, how well spoken, and the drive to just get something like her organization off the ground. So
And just the
that's
confidence
really
to just
awesome.
say, you know what, I can make a difference. I can make a
Absolutely.
change
This
in the
was
world.
something that was really hard that happened to me, but yeah, I'm going to make a
Turning
difference
it
in the
around.
world.
Love it.
Yep.
Well, we wouldn't be complete if we didn't have some taste testing. So Pete has brought us tonight Oreo Thins Latte Cream.
I do like the thins better than the
I actually
regular.
like the Thins too. I mean, I don't love, I don't tear apart the Oreos anyway.
I
So
like the crunch.
little Thins are, these don't even count, Stacy.
My gosh. No, so I made an intentional commitment to not have sugar today. So I'm
Perfect.
going to say no.
Don't. Do you want to smell it?
No. You're rude.
That was being nice. Like maybe
That was being nice.
if you close your eyes,
You're in.
you think
Ew,
that you're
it's-
like eating it.
What do you think? Oh, now you're quiet. No,
I'm taking it in.
it's the latte
I
cream.
mean, I like
don't
latte
think I would
anyway,
like it.
so I actually like it.
Okay.
Yeah, I like
You
it
like
too.
it? Well, there you
Good. And it's crunchy, so I like that too.
go. Boy. Well, thanks for being here with us. We hope you enjoyed the chatter. Please do tell a friend about us.